Hello, hello, welcome everyone to Tears of the Desert. We are rocking out in the Yamato today. I hadn't done a Yami video in a while, so I thought I would, do a Yami video. Anyway, we are playing World of Warships Legends. I am your host today, Phoenix61. Please make sure to follow the channel, because we do World of Warships videos every day. And you don't want to miss tomorrow's. Don't like the video though yet, because you don't know if you actually liked the video yet. So you gotta wait until you watch it. See this awesomeness that is Phoenix in the Yamato. See this mediocrity. We do have a decent game in this with this ship today. We're gonna get a spotted Schleifen here, and he's gonna be really the only thing we can shoot at for the time being since it's so early in the game. So we'll take the shot, we'll turn in towards him a little bit just so we're not crazy broadside, but I imagine we have better range than him. A lot of people build out those German battleships for sort of close quarters combat, right? So he might not be able to shoot us. But now we have choices as well. And I think we got hit by the Conqueror, probably. Oh, nope, he's not even looking at this one. Maybe it was the Kurfürst? We'll see. But yeah, so most of these guys are kind of, some people are kind of unsuspecting of ships firing across zones, especially early on in the game, right? So these guys kind of aren't paying too much attention to us, and we're just kind of taking advantage of it for the time being. You know, we don't have any crazy big hits, but amongst the 6 that we do, we've got 21,000 damage. We will help out with this Hayate if it presents itself to us here. But yes, 3 destroyers in this game, so we kind of didn't want to press towards the zone too quickly, right? And that's working out for us here, because, yep, here comes torpedoes. And the further back you are, the more spread apart they're going to be, right? So kind of just want to wait for, opportunity to present itself before kind of pressing in, right?
Capture that area.
At least with, my opinion with the ship, right? There's a few, spawn points and things like that on some other maps where I like to kind of go and move around right away, but we'll hang out here just for the time being. We've got plenty of things we can shoot at. No one's giving us a awesome angle yet at this point anyway. Come on, Conqueror. Accept our donation. There we go. Getting a little bit more chunky. We do keep kind of slightly moving back and forth here too, which helps a little bit with fire dispersion. With getting throwing enemies off when they're shooting at you. But it's not always the greatest when you're in a gigantic ship. I'm hoping some of these other battleships keep pressing in towards sea. Like, they're kind of moving slowly but surely. But if they keep moving. Yeah, if they keep moving in towards this zone, we'd be able to get some better shots on some people here. Everyone's kind of playing conservatively at the moment, but we do have, except for these 2 destroyers on the red team that have died, right? Alright, so we'll see if we can't reorient ourselves, because I'm getting kind of sick of... I feel like I'm not participating a lot. I mean, we've got 46k damage. But it does also get to a point where you have to kind of get in there. If you're a battleship hanging back the whole game, you're gonna see, and you've got a ton of health. Like, that's actually kind of bad. But you don't want to do the opposite, which is what this guy, that Giuseppe Verdi did, where he's kind of pressed in too hard and got teamed up on, right? So there needs to be some balance, right? But this is causing them to at least kind of disperse a little bit here, so now we're actually getting some action, right? So kind of debating whether to keep backing up and go for the, these couple of ships, this Heisen and this other cruiser. better back here or press forward and see what this Kurfürst is doing, right? I don't really want to get in a close quarters battle with a Kurfürst. Because he's gonna, you know, his ship's a little bit better for that than ours, right? So, but we do have we have the destroyer in C on our team, and then we do have a battleship out here behind us. Okay, so thankfully he's not looking our way because we're kind of in a vulnerable angle and position for him. Oh no, he does shoot at us. He noticed it pretty quick in turn. So we are turning in to try and mitigate damage, and that worked out pretty well. Either that or he shot too high, right? And we hit him in the turret, so we got an incapacitation on probably his front turret there, hopefully. So now he'll have less things to shoot at us, and if he damage con that would be great, because looks like our destroyer is coming up here. Now we're going to have a decent shot on him, too. I'm not exactly perfectly knowledgeable about where to hit this ship. I feel like I always struggle to get big Citadel hits on, excuse me, German battleships. I think a lot of times I need to fire a little bit more forward than I do. Now the question becomes, what is he gonna do? So yeah, for like a somewhat underwhelming game so far, we do have 80,000 damage done. We're just kind of chipping away at anybody and everybody that gives us a good opportunity, right? Yeah, and he's sort of kind of over pushing now, this Kurfürst, because we've got destroyer and then the two battleships, you know, myself and this other guy behind me. So now it's just a matter of us figuring out which way he's going to go. And I think he can't decide either, so while he decides, we will take some shot at this Conqueror here. He's angled pretty well, so we kind of want these bolts to plop down on top of him. And that gives, which worked out really, really well. That was a little bit more than I was expecting. Maybe the game was like, you know what, this is kind of boring so far. Let's make some stuff happen here. All right, yeah, Kurfürst looks like he is flooding or fire or something. He got hit bad. Must have been. Wasn't even paying attention. We were killing the Conqueror. Somebody racked him good. Alright, so now that this Kurfürst is super low on health, like, we can press in on him, right? If he doesn't die from these torpedoes from our destroyer here. Who is it? Who is adamant? He's sending more. You could kind of, like, that's a good idea, like, to just guess that he might press forward here. But I think if he saw that first rack go, he might not. And then we're going to just kind of gradually turn in here, too, because the second we pop up, you know, where you get spotted by him, he's going to shoot bullets right into our guts, right? So we want to not be too vulnerable, but at the same time, I'm trying to get around the corner so I can spot him. Where did he must be backing up, jeepers. Ooh, there's an Alaska. That's a good shot. Oh, and of course, yeah. Yeah, Citadel on the Alaska. Now we gotta wait for a reload for this Kurfürst, who's got, you know, plenty of secondaries to shoot us with. We'll stay kind of at least somewhat bow into him. He's gonna turn away. So we'll aim a little bit higher with the shot. Boosh, that ends him. Those so over-penetrated. Eisen! That puts us up to 153,000 damage, though. When I originally saw the Heisen, I was like, oh, it's a new German ship, but it's, because I'm an idiot like that, like, for, that is the Japanese, battleship from, one of the recent campaigns. We have it, I just haven't played with it a lot yet. I have like so many other. I really should play with that ship more because I don't think I have a video out there with it. But yeah, just like too many other things that I'm like into playing right now, and then I'm working on bureau projects. So I'm trying to plow through the Zao, which just became a bureau project at the beginning of December. So So we gotta be getting close on that one, right? Because that's how long Bureau projects take if you're not putting real money into it, right? Alright, Heisen. We're getting good chunky damage on him here. Just like the rest of this game has been, right? We'll see if we can't get in the zone for the cap. I don't know, like oh, there's the destroyer. So he may have sent torpedoes our direction. We just have to be mindful of that. I always say the trick to dodging the torpedoes is to start dodging them before you see them. So we'll help out with him if he doesn't get killed here. And hopefully those bullets weren't a waste. Come on, baby. There we go. That was a little bit of a jacked kill. Although our destroyer, he went down too, so maybe it is a good thing we helped out. I am a advocate of shooting destroyers when I'm a battleship. I know it's not as fun, but honestly, the destroyers are a really big threat. So when you're a battleship, when you're a slow-moving battleship, so I like to help out when it's appropriate or when I can. You know, like if it's a bad shot or it's really far out. You know, sometimes I don't take those, but if it looks like it's going to be an easy one, we'll go for it, right? So we'll see where we end up on the leaderboard. That does actually put us at the top spot, surprisingly, for not a crazy exciting game. We've definitely had some more exciting games in Yamato than that, but we do come out on top credit-wise as well, 98,000. We will quick go through how we have this Celestial Guardian. This is actually, if you can see in the top right, it's Takeo Takagi, if I'm saying that right or whatever. So this dragon thing is the Commander Geist, which is a lot of fun. I like him. He reminds me, like the way he talks sounds like the Arbiter from like Halo 2. For the most part, inspirations in the build out here. For the most part, we're doing sort of AP, shell damage, and range, just kind of where we've prioritized, and accuracy. I'm a big proponent of accuracy. I know a lot of other folks like to do, we'll choose reload speed over, you know, some of those things. But I'm a fan of my shells hitting and getting those big hits when I'm in ships such as the Yamato, right? But reload speed definitely also a good thing to go for as well. So, but yep. So then I'm almost always picking Will to Rebuild for the legendary perk. So yeah, so if you see me out there in a battleship and I'm low on health, you know, come hang out. We'll survive together or die together. You know, that's how it goes. But yes, thank you so much for watching, you guys. We are trying to do World of Warships videos every single day. That is our video of the Yamato for today. And now is an appropriate time to like the video if you enjoyed my video here. And my BS commentary, you know, whatever. My mediocre play style in the Yamato. Alright guys, see you tomorrow.